or some wigs. Salutations, friends. Got another fantastic review coming your way. Today, we got something I have been dying to review, and that is the Takara Tomy exclusive Transformers Generations Select Super Megatron. And here he is. And here's the packaging. Let's just take a quick look at it. Let me fix my light a little bit. So let's see. You got like a cool little line art of Super Megatron in black with a white line art. Almost kind of reminds me of the scene where Megatron is reformatted in the Transformers film. You have here a Takara Tomy logo in the corner, and the bottom you got Generation Select Super Megatron. You got some information that I can't read. Autobot Decepticon symbol. Let's flip that upside down. You got a Decepticon symbol on the back, and you got the Transformers Generation Select Super Megatron. And then we take this sleeve off, and you got the Transformers Generation Select line. Takara Tomy symbol up in the corner again. With some cool lighting here. More there. Transformers Generation Select. Just a blank back of the box. Generation Select and Generation Select at the top. Like so. Boop-a-doo. And that is it for the package. There's just so much going on with this figure. For now, we're just going to take this cannon off so you can appreciate the figure in its might. But you have a nice Megatron head sculpt up here. You got this big beefy chest plate, these awesome looking shoulder pads, the missile pods, the awesome boots, and all the painting and sculpting on this guy is fantastic. Especially that purple that they use for the Decepticon symbol. You can't really tell unless you have another here. Hang on. Let's grab my Earthrise Megs so you can see the difference. Vibrant isn't really the right word, but a dark purple, whereas this is kind of more vibrant. To some extent, I think this works way more. But they both look fine. Let's face it, they both look fine. So let's get him out of here for now. So let's first talk about some of the features on this guy before we get into posability. So, being that this mold was based off of the, I want to say it was the Titan's Return, or possibly Power of the Primes Galvatron figure. It's obviously got some inspiration from there, but that was kind of the idea of the Super Megatron design anyhow. They designed him so that he would kind of be a mix of Megatron with some bits, like the boots here, of Galvi. Other than that, I mean, he has a couple really cool features here. This isn't the only chest plate. If you take this, now, while this is normally for, obviously, the transformation, which is another change from the Galvatron figure, you can also see that there's something different here. So if we take this, flip that around, you get a different chest plate. Mind you, for the transformation, it has to be on the other chest plate, but, you know, you got a nice little alternative one. This one's cool, too. I kind of like this one more. But every now and again I switch them about, because you know what? They both look fine, but this one with the huge Decepticon symbol, I love it. But that's not the only thing that flips around. You'll see some panel lining here. So, if you take his head and dislodge it like so, you'll see, there we go, there's something here. Now, if we just kind of rotate the face around, like, come on, hold on a second. Oh, watch me break it off camera. Oh, that would, there we go. It's a little snug, but you can just sort of flip it around. It goes double for the headband. If you're not careful, you'll switch both at the same time, but you can actually just switch one at a time, as you can see. Like so. So, that's awesome. And it's got this nice, cool little battle mask. I didn't want it on that headband, we'll call it, but I can always fix it later. So, yeah, you have some different display options for this guy, but this with the red dot on the headband is kind of my preferred method. Other than that, the cannon also has a different feature. If you flip it open like so, you'll reveal something inside here, alright? Well, if you open that part up like so, you reveal a missile pod. And let's get, there we go. You just flip it out like that, and you can either display it like so, with him holding it like that. You can probably, no, because of the fin there, you can't really peg it on here. So that's kind of unfortunate, but hey, whatever, right? One of my preferred methods for displaying this is you can also take the missile pod off, like so. And if you close that back up and have it be kind of this, come on, cannon, like so. You can also, because of the peg, take this in here, and you can also kind of get Megatron rocking two cannons, like boom, 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 like that. But you also, like some of the other War for Cybertron figures, get a few 5mm ports here and there. Not as many as the War for Cybertron, but you can also go for a sort of, come on, there we go, for a chest mount, not chest mounted, shoulder mounted extra cannon. So, you know, those are some options. Other than that, let's get into the posability. You have a ball joint up here at the head, which allows him to look up that far. Well, look back that far and down that far. Kind of hindered a little bit, but hey, whatever. You also get a joint here so that these can move back. In conjunction, you get a soft ratchet up here so that you can move the arm out. And you can get it up about that far. He can rotate here, shoulder. He's also got a double joint at the elbow. You can get a pretty nice amount of range. It's more for the transformation, but I'll take it. You, however, do not, unfortunately, get wrist rotation. Hand can move in, but again, more for the transformation. Other than that, you also get a kick there, and you can move about back that far. It's hindered because of the wings, though. He can move his legs out that far. The side skirts move. He also has a rotation at the thigh. His knee can bend about that far. And he gets a pivot at the ankle. It can also kick forward a little bit, but okay, I just finished recording literally everything, and I realized after that I didn't show you. He has a waist swivel. So, that's nice. You'll see it when you get to the transformation. Okay, let's go back to the possibility. Shh, don't tell him I was here. You know, whatever. So the posability on this guy is fantastic. Other than that, let's get some comparisons in here. Let's throw in the Kingdom Cyclonus. Armada Starscream. Optimus Prime. And I already had him in frame, but Earthrise Megatron. Because why not? Okay, I have returned. No, stop it. I have returned Megatron to his, well, my preferred look for him. Now then, let's get into the transformation. As a note, transformation sequence, as is this whole episode, is going to be a little bit longer because Megatron here is a triple changer. Sort of. I mean, let's face it, when we get to the vehicle mode, you're going to see it's basically just Megatron like that. But it still looks cool. So let's get into it. First off, we're going to start off by taking his cannon. We're going to put it off to the side. Now then, we're going to take his wrists, both sides, fold them in like so. Now, if you hear sound in the background, that is my cat scratching at her scratching post. That is not me. Flip out the chest, like so. Fold the head in, and close the chest up. Now then, we are going to take the cannons here, fold them back like so. Now then, if I remember correctly, I think we want to, let's see, we're going to take these portions of the back of the leg, flip them out like so, fold the leg in, fold that out. And then you want to do the same thing. There we go. On the other side. So that they're kind of like this. Clip it in like so. And then turn this around so that the treads are facing out like so. Now then. Oh, actually, don't clip it in place yet. Take this, fold it up. See how it's sort of on a hinge joint like that? You fold it up so it goes over the side skirt. See that? Let me move this out of the way so you can see. Like so. And now, you can peg that into place. Next up, we're going to take his arms, use that double hinge joint, and take this little peg and peg it in that hole like so. Then I'm going to take this portion, we're going to fold that up and plug in into that peg, well, peg hole, the cannon like so. Then I'm going to take these wings, fold them out, and just kind of put them something like that. That's what I like to do. And there you have Megatron in his jet mode. And now, you know, I know it's basically just Megatron lying face down. Oh, hang on. Forgot one thing. This portion of his chest... Ow. Darn it. There we go. Folds out like so to be landing gear. I don't understand why the directions wants you to do it like this. I would think they would want it to be, be the other way around. Sorry, this came unpegged. I would think that they would want it to be the other way around so that it kind of sits flat on the treads rather than like that. But you know what? It's fine. And as cool as this jet mode is, I never really display it like this. So, pretty cool, all things considered. I love the way the jet mode looks. Let's compare him quick to some others. We're going to bring in the Kingdom Cyclonus. I think they look pretty well. I think they look pretty good together. I think this one is a lot cleaner than this look, but it still works. It's still cool. Next, we will bring in Armada Starscream. Quite a bit smaller than the commander of the Decepticons, but hey, whatever. And now we're going to bring in the leader of the Autobots, Optimus Prime. There we go. And last but not least, we're going to bring in Megatron in his transformed form. Again, I can't actually transform Megatron. Not anymore. But that's okay. Bye, Megs. Okay, now that we've done comparisons, we're going to transform to the tank mode. You'll see why I say that in a second. So, for starters, with this transformation, we're going to take off the gun here, like so. I'm going to split it open, like so. Open this out. Flip out the turret, like so, and leave it like this for now. Now, you're going to take this piece, fold it up. Take the wings, fold them out like that. We're going to take these, well, the legs rather. We want to flip this upside down, like so. And you want to bring, of course she wants to come talk to me now. You want to fold them out like that so they'll look as such. Just kind of like that. They don't really peg into anything. They just kind of sit like this. You're going to leave this tread out here. Next, you're going to want to take the wings, fold them in like so. Next, we take our tank turret and we peg it in like so. And that looks terrible. I normally do it the other way around, but I don't know what I did wrong. Whatever. You know, it doesn't even matter. If you want this to look right without the gaps, you know, just make sure you flip this upside down when you put it into the cannon. Either way, you know, there's our tank mode. Sorry, my cat is very active right now. I don't know why. And, you know, it's okay. I mean, and you can see, like, that's what it's supposed to look like. Well, I didn't really skip a step. That's just how they made this look. So, you know, it's not perfect, but it's passable. You know, it's passable. Other than that, let's do our comparisons again real quick. Optimus, Starscream, good old Starscream, Cyclonus, Megatron. No, I'm not transforming this. Overall, this figure is incredible. The sculpting, the detail, the weaponry, and just all the features that it includes. If you didn't know any better, you wouldn't know that this was a retool of the Galvatron from the Prime Wars trilogy line. I just love everything about this figure. It just looks amazing from front to back. Yeah, there's some gaps here and there, and you can purchase upgrade kits to cover those gaps if you really want. But you know what? I don't need to. He looks so cool. And he's got such shelf presence. He just looks so cool. And that face, man, that face sculpt, it is so close to how he looks in Battlestars? Oh, I'm sure someone will correct me if I was wrong about that, but I'm pretty sure it's Battlestars. Overall, I am going to give this guy a 5 out of 5. I'm serious. The transformation into the tank mode, it just doesn't even bother me. It doesn't even bother me. He looks so good this way that I'm willing to overlook the way the tank mode looks. So, if you want to pick this guy up, I hate to tell you that you're probably going to have a hard time picking it up, but you're probably going to have a hard time picking it up. You can find him on Hasbro Pulse. However, because it is a Japan exclusive, because of Takara Tomy, you can't pick him up in the stores. Not unless you get lucky and go to, like, specifically a toy store. Like, for example, the Hero's Hideout. I have seen some Takara products there, but it's mostly just the American-made stuff. Not really American-made, I guess, just the American-branded. The Hasbro-branded. That's probably a better way to put it. So, I would not recommend picking it up on the aftermarket. When I was originally looking for this guy, I looked on eBay, and the prices just hurt me personally. But if you're patient, you might be able to get the figure from Hasbro Pulse. So just wait it out. That's what I did. I saw this figure released. I said, you know what? It's a popular figure. It'll probably get another release. And I'm glad I waited. It was a nice late Christmas present for yours truly. Yeah, I've had this guy for a while, but as you know, I didn't start doing the review channel until recently. Sorry about that. Anyway, tell me what you think of this guy. You already know what I think, but, you know, let me know down in those comments. They're always appreciated. I'm already at just about 16 subscribers. Feels good to be there. Don't know how many more I'll get, but hey, I'll just keep working toward it. And if everyone likes my content, you know, I'll keep making it. Anyway, you folks have yourself a good day or night. I don't know what time it is when you're watching this. And otherwise, internet, you stay classy. Peace out.